morning, friends. Welcome back to another vlog. If you are new, my name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary, middle, and high school age. Today is our last day of the first semester. It's Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I've got a ton of cleaning to do. Yesterday was not a very successful day for me. I woke up and my eyes were so dry. It was terrible. It was so bad. And I tend to have dry eyes anyways, but with the cold weather and us running the pellet stove all the time, it was really bad. I couldn't do any, well, I did do reading with Lucy in the morning, but I didn't do anything with Jack, which means we are not going to get through the rest of his history reading before we go on break. It's okay. I'm actually going to be making some changes next semester. He's doing level 100 from Sunlight, and they changed out the spine this year. I'm not a huge fan of the new spine. It's really dry, and yeah, so we're going to be going back to the Joy Hakeem History of Us books next semester, so I guess I'm less inclined to really be that concerned about being behind. But anyways, it's like 8 o'clock. Emma is over there. She was up before me writing NaNoWriMo. I think we're all behind on our word counts. Yeah. So
9 days left to go.
So we've been struggling with NaNoWriMo this month, and that's okay. I did come up with an idea, and I think I have like 7,000 words, but you know, at this point, is it possible for me to reach 50,000 words? Yes, it's always possible. But I don't think it's going to happen. There's just been too many other things that I've been focusing my time and energy on. Today is our last day of homeschool for the semester, and it's going to be busy that way. I also have to bake bread because I like to make it really difficult on myself and make homemade stuffing / dressing. We don't put the stuffing in the turkey anymore, but I still call it stuffing. So I make homemade bread, and then tomorrow I will make the croutons and do all the rest of my cooking, and then Thursday I will make the stuffing after we take the turkey out of the oven. Seems like a really big process for stuffing, but that's my favorite part of Thanksgiving. So I've had 2 cups of coffee. I don't feel awake yet. I need to take a shower, and then hopefully Jack and Lucy will be awake soon. Because it is the last day of our first semester, Lucy requested these French toast sticks, so I'm making these. My mom used to get French toast sticks when my brother and I were like in high school, and so I saw these at Sam's Club and grabbed them. They are not the same as what my mom used to get. They are like coated in cinnamon sugar. They're very good, but they will make you have a sugar crash pretty quick. So having those at 8:30 in the morning is going to be interesting. I took my shower. Today really is going to be a big cleaning day for me. I have to wash my floors. And of course, whenever I plan to wash my floors, tomorrow it's supposed to be raining and snowing. So that means I will wash my floors, but then my dog is going to drag in all kinds of wet stuff from outside. But it is what it is. At least they'll be clean a little bit this afternoon, so that will be nice. I have to clean all of the kitchen. The kitchen is a disaster. I have stuff all over here. Emma's been working on a macrame project from KiwiCo, which I will show you in a couple of minutes. And I just need to get things cleaned up because tomorrow is going to be a really long day of cooking for me. It always is the day before Thanksgiving. So I need to get the bins put away. There they are, the milk crates. Those are all of the kids' school books and notebooks and curriculum and everything. At some point I will actually go through them all and then redo them for the spring semester or the second semester. I don't know if I can call it the spring semester because we're essentially done with school like by the end of April. So anyways, so I'm going to get the French toast sticks in the oven and have a little bit of a meeting just to see where everybody is with school, and then they will start school and I will start cleaning. So she made her little paper clay pot, and it's dry, so she has to sand it. I will insert a clip of her making the macrame now. She's been having a lot of fun with it. She made a little keychain, and she also made like a belt. You can get 50% off your first box if you use my code Townsend House, and they have some other Black Friday deals that I will leave in the description box if you are interested. It's such a fun gift to give to your kids. The subscription boxes are just so much fun. You just saw that I made bread dough, and I use my KitchenAid to knead the dough, especially if I'm doing a lot of loaves. So I was making 4 9x5 loaves of bread, 3 of which were for stuffing. One was just so that we could have bread. And I pulled out the second set of dough to put in to rise. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. So my kneading attachment chipped right here. And I noticed that with the second batch of dough, and I don't know which batch it chipped off or if it was like big pieces. I will never be able to find it in all of the dough that I just made. I'm so irritated right now. So now I have to throw all of that dough away. So I just called my mom, and she's going to bring me her little dough attachment, dough hook for her KitchenAid, which is a little bit smaller than mine, but it will save my wrists a little bit because I do have carpal tunnel, so it's hard for me to knead a lot of dough. Nothing like setting myself back. And honestly, she offered to go buy some sourdough bread down at the grocery store so I don't have to make bread. I might end up taking her up on that. We'll see. But I just, that's what's going on here. Lucy is making slime. Emma's gone out for a run. It's 10 o'clock. I haven't cleaned my kitchen yet because I was trying to get the dough in the oven to rise. I might just call her back and have her pick up some bread down at the grocery store. I have to talk to my brother and see what he thinks.
This is a slime that I just made. It's very fluffy, it's pink, and it has purple glitter, and it's soft because I added shaving cream in it.
So when you add shaving cream, it makes it soft? All right, so it's a little after 10:30. My mom just left. She dropped off her dough hook for me, but I ended up deciding, I called my brother, I FaceTimed him and my sister-in-law, and we decided I was just going to have my mom buy some bread at the grocery store, and that's what I will use for the stuffing. We'll see. It'll be an experiment. The kids, well, Emma was outside running. She's just come in to take a shower, and then they're going to get all their school done. Then Jack is going to go to my mom's this afternoon to spend time with cousins. Well, Ian will be at my mom's, and Lydia and Maeve will come over here and play with Lucy. And I will work on cleaning while everybody is doing their various things. But I can't believe that I just spent about an hour and a half this morning trying to make bread and did not actually make bread. So yeah. I need to clean the kitchen now. Lucy just made some slime before my mom came over with the cousins, and she's got to do her math and spelling, and then she will be done for the semester. Emma, I think, has a Algebra 2 test and a Spanish lesson. She finished her chemistry yesterday. Jack is doing Algebra 1 right now, and he has a little bit of Japanese, I think, and he has a chapter in his book to read. So we're actually doing quite well. The morning has not gotten off to a great start for me, but that's okay. We're just going to move on and work on something different. I cleaned up some of the kitchen. The dining room table just has so much stuff from KiwiCo and all of Lucy's slime making, and she also was working on making a sloth, so all of that stuff is still on the table. I'm waiting for her to finish up her math before she cleans off all of her stuff from the table, and I'm not going to wash the floors until this afternoon, probably when my nieces come over to play. They will all be upstairs playing, so the downstairs will be relatively quiet and I can just wash the floors and hopefully get everything else cleaned up. It is like 11:30 right now. I'm really hungry, so I think I'm going to make myself a salad and maybe figure out what I'm going to make the kids for lunch, and then my nieces will be over and my mom will pick up Jack. So, oh goodness, this day is not exactly going as I had hoped, but that's okay. Every day presents challenges, and it is how we deal with those little emergencies that make a difference. So we're just going to keep going. But I think having some food and probably another cup of coffee would be helpful for me. So that is what I'm going to do now. There's also, Lucy had a friend over a couple of days ago, and they made slime and they used paint in the slime to color it. And I found like a whole bunch of paint splattered around where we keep the art supplies, which I hadn't noticed. So I have to kind of scrub that off. I mean, it's washable paint, but it's not like watercolor paint. It's like, I don't know, that Crayola, I don't know what kind of paint. I've got to clean that off. It kind of, when you rub on it, it like sloughs off. So I need to do that. But first I'm going to make myself some coffee and some food and look at my list and see where we're at. I do have some laundry to do, but not like a full load, so I think I probably will wait until the morning to throw that in, till tomorrow morning. I don't really want to be doing laundry tomorrow, but it's probably the best idea. So that's where we're at. Just a little check-in. The kids are doing good with school. They're almost done. Emma has not started school yet, but I think she only has a couple of subjects, hopefully. That's my check-in for 11:30. It's 1 o'clock. We have kind of finished history, Lucy and I. My mom is bringing my nieces over and picking up Jack to go back to her house. Emma is doing Spanish right now. Nobody's hungry for lunch. And I am going to clean the floors when the girls get here, but they will all be upstairs except for Emma, who is watching a movie. It's an English movie that's been dubbed in Spanish, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's been a good morning. Jack's done with his school. Emma is almost done with her stuff. Lucy is essentially done. I do still have about a page and a half of history to read, which I will probably do tomorrow morning. And she is done with her math. So overall, I'm really pleased with how the day is going. I'll just be a lot happier once the floors are clean and the whole kitchen is cleaned up, and I can move the milk crates into my office, although I don't really want to have them. They're going to go over there for the time being, and it's just going to be kind of a mess in my office for the time being. But I'm not going to deal with that until after Thanksgiving weekend. Next week, I will start probably cleaning things up. We will be doing our Christmas tree this weekend, It's all going to be part of Vlogmas because I am doing Vlogmas, so stay tuned for that. Yes, so right now I'm just trying to get the table cleaned up while Lucy is cleaning up the table from all of her slime making. And then I will wash those and then start working on the floors.
¿A tu padre? ¿Lo conocisteis? ¿Cuándo? Quiero decir, ¿hace cuánto tiempo? La última vez que lo vi faltaban pocos.
Okay, so my mom got an assortment of bread. I had just told her to get some Italian bread, but she also got like this crusty Italian bread or hearty, I don't know what it's called, and then just a regular white bread. So we'll see. I won't make the croutons until tomorrow. This one seems pretty crusty as well, so I think it'll be good for the stuffing, but crisis averted. Why I don't wash the floors, because I just wash these. Let the dog in, and we have footprints. Okay, so I am done cleaning the floors. You saw the little mishap with the dog. I've put her back outside, and I'm just going to have to spot clean all of those paw prints, which is pretty typical, I guess, of having a dog. You just have to do that. When we moved into this house, the floors were so pretty. These nice, dark, hard floors, but honestly, they just are terrible for my family. With the dog, with the kids, they get scuffed up really easily. Anyways, but they are relatively clean, and hopefully they will stay mostly clean over the next 2 days before we have family for Thanksgiving. So it is about 3 o'clock. Emma's done with her school. The girls are just watching a movie, and I am going to wrap up this vlog here. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was a little all over the place. It started out good, then not so good, but I have gotten most of the stuff done that I needed to, so that's really good. I am actually just going to sit down and kind of go through the Power Sheets prep work. I have a whole process for doing my own goals prep work each year, and I loosely follow the Power Sheets, but I also add in a lot more reflection, and I have some other questions that I also work on. So I just want to have an outline for that, because I will be doing that live with my membership community, I think starting the first week in December. If you're interested in coming over and joining me as we set goals for 2024, I would love for you to come over. I will leave a link for that in the description box. I'm really excited because I did just review the family workbook. I'll leave a link for this video too. And I really like this. It's really interesting because it's almost like the Power Sheets, but for families. I especially like these weekly family meeting planning pages. They have monthly reset stuff. They have all kinds of prep work in here to kind of figure out what you want your family life to be, and I think that that's really great. And I wish that there had been something like that for me when my older kids were younger. I think it would have helped me kind of solidify all of my ideas a lot earlier than the years it took for me to figure things out. But I'm really excited to go through that as well. Again, I hope that you enjoyed this video. We were all over the place. I hope that you had an amazing Thanksgiving. I'm going to leave some Black Friday links in the description box as well if you want to check those out. I've seen a lot of really great sales. Cultivate What Matters is having all kinds of sales, and they are actually giving away full-size products when you purchase. I think it started Thanksgiving night. I think that's when it starts. So let me just grab those. So I can show you one. The other three I can't show you. They have, they're releasing them, I think, on the days. This one is a CLE notepad. It says project goal, and then it has the CLE categories. It has a blank space if you want to name your own category, and then action steps, due date, and then a checkbox for when you complete it. This you get free with any purchase through tomorrow morning, Saturday at 8 a.m. So that's really good. They have 3 other great full-size products that they are giving away over the next several days. If when this video goes live, I could share those. They will be in the description box, but I did want to at least share that one with you. The Waldock Way is having a great sale, 40% off everything, and they have a new unit study. So that is really good. And Skillshare is having some great deals. KiwiCo, again, is having some Black Friday / Cyber Monday deals. Again, I'll leave all of these links in the description box. I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.